Congratulations on booking the right experience of a lifetime. To keep everyone happy and safe, we have some important information to make sure you have a fun time and a safe one. Firstly, be sure to tell your driver if you've been drinking and/or taking drugs. This isn't because the driver wants to share, but because the beach is classified as a road in Australia and all driving regulations apply. The police do enforce driving offences on the beach, and driving under the influence of drugs or alcohol will result in all the repercussions you would expect from being caught on a road. That's why you won't see our staff serving drinks. But if you are caught drunk, so no drunk drivers, okay? Alright, now let's get familiar with our bikes. You'll have a choice of bikes to drive, depending on your level of confidence. Big fat bikes for courageous drivers, or smaller bikes for younger and less confident riders. Choose a bike that suits you and don't feel pressured to drive a big one. When you arrive on the beach, you'll be invited to find a helmet that fits. We've got lots of sizes, so be sure to get one that feels comfortable and snug. Make sure you secure the helmet to your head properly. It's important your helmet strap is tight, but not so tight it hurts in any way. You should not be able to pull the helmet off if your strap is properly secured. Ask our guides to check if your strap is tight enough. Mount your bike and get familiar with the controls. You'll see the speedometer in the center. Keep an eye on this because the speed limit is 40 kilometers an hour. And we all know what happens if you break it. Under the right handlebar, you'll see a lever. That is your accelerator. Press it to drive forward. Don't worry about the gears. The bikes are all automatic. If your thumb gets tired, you can use the palm of your hand. You'll find two levers to stop. Some bikes are fitted with a foot brake. Do not use it. It is not necessary. Place your foot to the side. The bike will stop very fast in sand using the handbrakes alone. Once we get started, ease the throttle forward. Get used to the lever action and get comfortable with your bike. Drive gently and don't be afraid to stop. It's not a race. Take your time and remember our number one rule. Drive at the speed you are comfortable. Go as slow as you want. There are lots of guides to look after the slow and fast riders. In fact, as the tour progresses, we are going to filter drivers into fast, medium, and slow groups. So don't feel the need to keep up with the fast drivers. And if you do get filtered into a group that is moving too fast, slow down and join the group behind you. Drive at the speed you are comfortable. When driving, keep your hands firmly gripped on the handlebars and use the thumbs or palm to drive. Do not drive with your hands on the brakes. Keep a firm grip so you can maintain control. Only reach for the brakes when you need to stop. Keep your distance so you have lots of time to stop if you need to. If you drive too close, you risk crashing into the back of the driver in front. Your waiver requires you to compensate us for damage to bikes. And of course, the police might find it to be dangerous driving. And we know what that means. Follow the path of the bike in front. This path will be the one decided by our lead guide on the day. It's important you follow this path because sand dunes are unpredictable. You must not drive alongside each other. And definitely never stray off the course. Aside from the fact you will force us to bring the entire tour to a standstill and inconvenience everyone, it is dangerous. Sand dunes are deceiving and you might not see the risks of troughs or soft areas that make driving dangerous. And you may not see the areas where the wind has turned the back of a dune into a cliff. Your guides may give you some instructions to follow. When they wave their hand up and down, they mean slow down. This is usually because they are approaching a steep hill. Don't shoot past them, or else. They might use the stop sign. This means stop, or else. One of the most important things to remember, and especially for faster drivers, is to lean into corners. As you turn left, lean left. As you turn right, lean right. This helps balance your center of gravity and make the bike much more stable. Certain driving habits are to be avoided at all costs. Do not drive over plants under any circumstances. They are important because they stabilize the sand dunes and stop them blowing away. Infringement might mean: do not drive over shell deposits and black sand. They are of strong historical significance and are protected. Infringement can mean. But what you can do is have a great time, enjoy your ride today, and remember, if you feel nervous, slow down or even stop.